let's see what's coming up week by week. Week 1 is High Priestess, another major arcana about looking within. Week 2, 7 of Swords. Week 3, 10 of Swords in reverse. And week 4 is 6 of Cups in reverse. So obviously the theme of June is big changes for you, Sag. Whether you welcome them or not, I'm going to invite you to welcome that and let them in and embrace, look at it as liberation. That's really going to be my invitation to you. Because if you fear, doubt, or resist it, it's going to come anyway. It's just going to be painful for you. Why not step into the new world? It's let go of this old confining structure, whatever that means for you. It's either you're going to change it or something else is going to change it. Time is featured here. It's actually part of the natural order of things. This is the wheel of time where things move, the seasons change, things evolve, things happen according to the different seasons. This is allowing life to happen as it does, letting life take its natural course. And this is highlighted and featured for you. So these two can either be at odds or they can be in unison. If you have doubt, fear, or resistance to this structure going away, it can feel like you're trying to go against time, going against the natural evolution of things, the natural season, the natural place. If you allow this, if you say, okay, I'm ready for Tower, Tower can happen. It's not scary. It's liberation. I welcome it. It's still going to be a big change, but it's allowing things to happen naturally. It's time for this change. It's time. You can see that this is a natural force. It's like lightning. It's not created by man. It's created by nature, the divine. It's coming out of nowhere. It's affecting things. So embrace that, Sag. It's highlighted for you this month as well. Let things take their natural course is what I'm getting. What is in the shadows is 3 of Cups in reverse as well. So 3 of Cups in the upright position usually means celebration, festivities. It means going to parties. It means being surrounded by like-minded people, so like your friends or your family. Just feeling like celebrating, feeling like dancing, feeling like doing all the things that you enjoy and participating socially. With it in the reverse position and upside down, it can feel like you're showing up, but it's not really you. It could feel like, no, I don't really want to go do that. Or it's not really me who's there, that you're somewhere else, that you might be at the party, but you're kind of checked out, or that it can sometimes feel like being criticized. Sometimes 3 of Cups feels like gossip or the peanut gallery. It feels like not being supported. But I'm just going to say, if you don't feel like socializing, if you don't feel like attending every party, if you don't feel like you're normal, you Sagittarius are usually very kick up your heels, happy-go-lucky, willing to go do the social events and willing to participate in 3 of Cups energy. If you don't feel like it, that's okay. That might just be under the surface. There's something that's saying I don't really feel like it. I don't really want to. I don't really want to participate in the whole group dynamic. That's okay. That's okay. Let that go. Just acknowledge that. That may be happening beneath your consciousness. So it may be that you're kind of doing it, just going through the motions and through the routines, but there might be part of yourself that you want to admit, I don't really feel like doing this. That's what that card is saying in the reverse position, in the shadow position. And also in week 1, it's saying that it's a good time to get quiet. It's a good time to listen in and tune into your inner self, because you kind of already know the answer. That's what High Priestess is about. She gets quiet, and therefore she receives information. It's the scroll that's just sitting on her lap, and she taps into her inner knowing. So there's something about the situation in week 1 where you kind of already know. You kind of just need to get quiet and tune into your inner self. And that's where I think that all this sort of rowdiness and rambunctiousness, even though it can be really fun and you're used to that, it's maybe you just don't really want to do that right now. Maybe it's about getting quiet. And then what's what's passing away is there's something that's been completed here. This is world. Now there's kind of two ways I'm seeing this card in reverse in the passing away position. World, usually there's some really interesting great themes of liberation here. Liberation like from a prison or from a structure that was confining you. And then world, it represents freedom and liberation, completion, integration, feeling totally supported by all directions. So with this in the passing away position in reverse, it's kind of like saying you've come to a full completion on something. You've come to the end of the road. You're being let go. But there may be doubt, fear, or resistance to letting that go, to saying, okay, I've achieved it. I've achieved this freedom. I've achieved this liberation. I'm clinging on to it. And I'm seeing like in some ways these two in reverse are related to me, because it's sort of like saying all the shackles have been taken off. Everything that was confining you. It's kind of reminding me of that thing where they have a tiger in a cage, and if it's in the cage for 20 years, even when they open the gate, the tiger doesn't go out because it's so used to just having that 20 by 20 area. So it's almost like the gates are opening, but you're resisting walking out. You're so used to being confined in that structure that you can't almost recognize that you're liberated now, that you are complete with that old way of it, that old cycle. So I'm going to say, release yourself, Sag. The world is breaking it open for you. You just have to say, okay, I've got it. I got that completed lesson. I went through that. Now there's a big change ahead of me. Now I'm being liberated. And you could either be scared by it could be terrifying, or it could be like, oh, thank God that's gone. So it's really your choice. And with this black stuff here, I'm really getting like, listen in, tune into yourself. You know the answer already. You have the wisdom and the insight. And you know that if you continued on that path, it would just drain you. You know that it's a completed thing. Here's a 10. I mean, and this is the last card of the major arcana, the final step. This is 10 of swords, which means thinking. You can't continue thinking in the same way. It's the completed cycle of thinking. And this is tuning in and getting quiet to receive the information that you already know. It's the tuning into the information that's in the etheric realm. It's like passed down to you through divinity. So just get quiet, Sag. There's big changes are coming. And also what's coming in is a real sense of peace. This is temperance. Temperance means walking the middle road, finding moderation, finding compromise. It's making, you'll see the background here is gray. So polar opposites, if it's black and white, is finding that middle ground, finding the compromise, finding the moderation, finding the peace. And it's finding a balance also between being grounded and being emotionally balanced, between your emotional world and life here on earth. This is a real card of, again, peace, moderation, the middle ground. And if you can do that, you can see what a difference there is between resisting this, like a big cataclysmic change, sudden change, and this person's saying, like, no, I accept. I'm here. I'm actually free. I'm at peace. But in the reverse position, again, with this ending, and being completed, being liberated, if you resist it, you're not going to have this peace, Sag. So allow it. These three, if you can remove whatever doubt, fear, or resistance you have to being set free, then this is where you end up. This is what's coming in if you allow it. If you keep holding against those, it could be like the world, it's going to happen anyway. And you can resist the peace if you want. You can resist or have doubt or fear about the middle road. It's just, why not invite the peace in? Why not remove your doubt, fear? Why not say, what could it be like to be at peace with this? And it's also creating something new. This triangle represents the synthesis, the third element that's created when you balance what seems to be two polar opposites. So I'm going to invite you to welcome that in, Sag. It's times are changing anyway. I mean, that's highlighted for you in June. So the times, they are changing. That's big change. Major arcanas all over the place. Almost half your cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than half your cards are major arcana. Big stuff. You kind of know. Week 1, you know what it's about. You've known for a while maybe. Or you just need to get quiet to tune in to know what this is about. Some old structure is breaking apart. In week 2, there's going to be something where I'm going to say keep your eye out for someone who's a risk taker, whether that's you or someone else. 7 of Swords usually has to do about like cutting corners, not doing things on the up and up, criminal behavior, risk-taking behavior, someone who's very me oriented, someone who's like out to get mine. I don't care what the consequences are. I'm just going to do what I need to do to take care of myself. So keep your eye open for that, whether that's you or someone else. That's what's showing up for you in week 2. So be careful about taking risks or cutting corners in week 2, and be aware that this is showing up in your environment there. For week 3, 10 of Swords in reverse. Again, swords represent thoughts, ideas, beliefs, thoughts, ways of thinking. So when we see 10 of Swords, it usually is a card that's about bottoming out. It's like I no longer can think this way. Some people call this negative thinking. And you can see it's draining life force out of the person. I sometimes call this card, it's always darkest before the dawn. You can see both of that it's a night card, but there's a new dawn happening, and he's actually like drained completely. So he has to like remove all these swords. These are thoughts, ways of thinking, in order to get to the new cycle. I'm actually seeing that regarding this here. So week 3, this means like letting go of negative thinking. There's some resistance to letting go of that old way of thinking. Again, look at this. It's like clearing out the black muck. Part of you doesn't want to do it. But if you can face it and embrace it instead of resisting it, then you end up here. You end up finding the middle ground, finding the middle path, finding peace. So again, Sag, embrace it. Let's see if you can let go, especially in week 3. This is let go of the old way of, especially of thinking about things. Let go of your old belief patterns, all those swords collectively that are just draining you, all these thoughts that are ended. It's a 10. It's an old chapter, old cycle, especially with world there too. The end of the cycle. Let it go. But with it in reverse, it's saying you're having a hard time letting it go. So there's an opportunity there, especially to review your old way of thinking about things and see, does it serve me or is it draining me? This belief, giving me more life, or is it draining me completely where I'm immobilized, I can't move, and I'm losing my life force. Week 4, there's someone from your past, or this is a card of 6 of Cups, is kindness, sweetness, sentimentality. It's like the exchange of hearts between 2 young kids, so it's very innocent, it's very playful, it's very kind. It's like when kids give gifts to each other. It's almost like a little kid going over and giving a kiss to another younger kid. It's just very sweet, very innocent. And it usually has to do with sentimentality and the past. Sometimes it can be reunion with someone from the past, like a childhood friend or someone you've known from your past showing up. It's in the reverse position though, so it's saying there's doubts, fears, or resistance regarding this. So sometimes in the reverse position, 6 of Cups can mean cynicism, because this is innocence and it's openness, it's open-heartedness. So I'm going to say week 4, be careful of cynicism. Try to remember what it felt like to feel like a child, to have an open heart like a child. Try to remember the kindness and the innocence that children have. That's what this card's about. And allow some parts of your past perhaps to come in. This may mean reunion with someone from your past, or just returning to that innocent state before all the definitions, all the egos, all the outer definitions. You know, kids don't do that. They don't care about status or labels or, you know, titles or who you are in the world, what job you have, what car you drive, what watch you wear, nothing. They just care about the heart. They're just pretty authentic and pretty real. So let this energy in, especially in week 4. Don't try to resist it. Don't be cynical if you can. Allow the sweet, kind, innocent nature of this in. It's really kind of nice here with Temperance and 6 of Cups. These are sweet, peaceful cards. So allow that energy in, Sag. It's here for you if you want it. You just have to remove whatever fears you have about letting go of those old structures.